Here we are, April 24th, 2023. I'm going to tell you about getting back sites that had Authenticator app access and you lost access to the app because, like me, you foolishly dropped your phone into a bowl of steaming hot and soapy water. The screen went purple, then it went black, and everything went pear-shaped, and you had to replace your phone. That's what I did, beginning of April, which is 3 weeks ago. I replaced my phone and I immediately got a phone cover, shockproof, waterproof phone cover, probably will withstand a nuclear bomb as well. Or perhaps I shouldn't say that, living in Hiroshima. Anyway, I was well happy with this until I tried to log into some of my free crypto sites, such as Free Bitcoin, Trust Dice, Final Auto Faucet, and Free Litecoin, in each case protected by Google Authenticator. And I found out I couldn't get in. So I thought, well, no problem, because I've got Google Authenticator on here, as it turns out, a new version. So I can just access from my phone, can't I? Well, no, you can't. When you lose your phone, you lose access to Google Authenticator, and there is no process on Google's side by which you can get back the codes that you had popped into your previous Google Authenticator. And if, like me, and I guess millions of other people who use Google Authenticator, you hadn't bothered to back it up with those share code thingamies, or hadn't taken a screenshot of the what's his name when you set up your Google Authenticator on whatever website it is you were working with, then you are in the mire, my friend. So, what to do if you lose access to Google Authenticator and don't have the backup codes? When it comes to crypto faucet sites, how good are these sites going to be? Are they really responsive? Does anybody give a flying what's his name if you, oh miserable imbecile, are locked out of your crypto site? I put it to the test out of sheer necessity. And that's what I'm going to tell you about in this video. So first, we come to Free Bitcoin. Now, to be locked out of Free Bitcoin would have been a disaster, because I've got about $1,000 worth of Satoshi that I've built up on this site, and I use it as a kind of catch-all wallet, a temporary wallet, if you like, for my Bitcoin. And I also use it to funnel Bitcoin into my other projects over on the Hive blockchain, but that is another story. So we come over here, and the good news about Free Bitcoin is there's this little reset 2FA link. So they seem to have a process. And here it is: reset your two-factor authentication. Now, when you start to do that, it says here, do you have the secret key? And they know that most of us are twerps who didn't bother to, or didn't even think about, backing up our Google Authenticator with a secret key. So we've got a big red no button here, and I press that no button rather sheepishly. And what I discovered was that there is an 8-day recovery process. So the good news is that Free Bitcoin has in place a recovery process. If you lose access to Google Authenticator and you want to access Free Bitcoin, you don't have your secret code, click that reset 2FA button, and what they'll then do is send you an email, and in the email there is a link, and they will send you one email with a link inside the email for 8 consecutive days. And if you click the link, then it will cancel the whole process. This is to try and make sure that you are actually you who actually wants to reset your 2FA, and you are not some third party, some malevolent personage or bot or whatever trying to break into the site. So for 8 days running, I received and deleted the email from Free Bitcoin. And well, actually on the 8th day, they sent me an email saying your 2FA has been disabled, so you can now just log in using your username and password, or your email address and password. So the good news, my friends, raising my confidence even further in free Bitcoin, is that they have in place a reset 2FA process. Okay, that lasted 8 days. Now, a much newer site that I've been working with, or just piddling around with, is TrustDice, trustdice.win. Now, I went over to TrustDice and I couldn't log in. So I went to their chat room here, and chat room got back to me, or whoever it was got back to me, or was it just the bot? I don't know. It got back to me anyway immediately and gave me a set of 8 or 9 questions I had to complete to the best of my ability. I wasn't 100% sure of some of the questions, but I did my best. And within half an hour or so, they disabled my 2FA and I was able to log in without 2FA. So TrustDice is indeed trustworthy when it comes to recovering your account if you lose your Google Authenticator app. Third piece of good news, my friends, is this one here, Faucet Dutchy Core. I don't log into this one very often, but I tried to get in because I had Google Authenticator protecting it. I don't know why, so there's nothing on this one. And they have a little link down here which says invalid 2FA. And when you click that link, they tell us what to do. Bosh, bosh, bosh. And then if you still can't do it, there's a little reset your 2FA settings. And they sent me some kind of verification link to my email address. And so then it was easy to disable 2FA with this faucet. Now, the fourth faucet I had a Google Authenticator code on was free Litecoin. And on free Litecoin, I built up about $6 worth of Litecoin. And here, there's no particular process. So I searched around, and down the bottom is this one here. If you can, this email address here, info@freelitecoin.com. So I sent them an email back on the 6th of April. My phone broke. I'm an idiot, and please help me. I received an email 2 days later from someone saying, send me your IP address, which I did on the 8th of April. And it's been crickets. I've not heard back from them again. I sent another email a few days later saying, hey, what's up with this? Can you help me? Absolutely nothing. So free Litecoin, very poor when it comes to backup, when it comes to support, in my experience. Let us know in the comments if you've had good experience with free Litecoin. And so based on that, I can no longer recommend free Litecoin. If you get locked out, you won't be able to get back in. They don't seem to care. They don't respond very much to, or they don't follow up. There was one response and then there's been no follow-up. So that's it. I'm done with free Litecoin. Now, the funny thing about free Litecoin is that even when you have 2FA set up, you can sometimes log in, like once every few times you can log in and they don't demand the secret code. So I waited until I could log in, and then I tried to disable my account on the inside, my 2FA on the inside. But of course, in order to disable 2FA on the inside, you need to put in your 2FA code. And of course, you can't do that because you lost your phone a few weeks ago, and with it, Google Authenticator went down the drain as well. So there we go. 3 out of the 4 crypto faucets that I had protected with 2FA code, Google Authenticator. 3 of them have effective processes in place to help you recover your access to your account. So that's great. But free Litecoin, boo-boo. forget it when it comes to free Litecoin. I hope that helps. If you, oh well, the best advice to you is back up your authenticator codes. When you set it up, you get that little what's it called, box thing. You can do a screenshot of that. Just take the extra step to back up your codes, especially if you're using Google Authenticator. If you're using Authy or some of the others, there are ways that those companies have to help you. You can check out some YouTube videos on that, and I recommend that you do. So that's it from me for today. When it comes to protecting your crypto sites, 3 out of my 4 sites are winners: Free Bitcoin, Trust Dice, and Dutchy Auto. What's it called? Final Auto. What is it with this name? Auto Faucet Dutchy Core Space. There we go. Are winners. Free Litecoin. No thank you. That's it for me, David Hurley of davidhurley.net. Until the next exciting video, and don't forget to like, click the bell, or whatever you're supposed to do, and subscribe to this channel for more exciting content about crypto and affiliate marketing.